Hi, I'm Tanya Mitchell, a certified franchise executive. I've been helping people with business opportunities for over 20 years and franchise opportunities for over 15 years. And today I'd like to introduce you to my father, Dr. Ken Gibson. He is the founder of the world's largest personal brain training franchise. And we also have licenses in over 47 countries. He's also the author of the Purpose Directed Business book, which talks about how to run a great service business.
Right.
And we've been talking a whole lot about how we can help people find the right business opportunity. Realize that we've been using special tools for over 15 years, and today we're going to offer these business discovery tools to you absolutely free of charge. This is a $223 value, and you can get all of these items listed here plus more, which we'll be talking about, absolutely free and instantly. All you have to do is fill out the form and you will get these tools. So what we want to do is take you through some of these different tools and how vital they are for your success while you're looking for the right business fit. The first one is the business personality profile. And this is a tool that we've been using over 10 years, really to help people see if the service business is right for them. Whenever you're in a service business, there's a lot of networking and sales. And so by taking this personality profile, which we've been spending $49 per profile for every candidate that goes through our process, but we have this absolutely free for you. It's going to help you find your strengths, your weaknesses, who to hire, what things you're going to avoid so that you don't avoid them. What are your thoughts?
And to have a proper mix of people that you work with.
Yes.
Because someone may be strong in some area. Maybe they're a task manager that they handle all the details, but they're awful with people. And so if you're in a business that deals with people, the task manager won't do it. You need someone else.
Yes, and actually how to even communicate with each other so that you get along. Once you understand how someone sort of operates and their philosophy, sort of that hidden philosophy, it's a lot easier to communicate with them, which can be a real help in your business where you're not spending all your time figuring things out.
So this will be some help to you.
Yes, so that is included. Again, that's a $49 value. Absolutely free and instant access. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Business Discovery Survey. And this is something that we put together recently because a lot of times we get calls and questions on, I don't know if I want to do this or this. And so it's really a great guide to help you focus, sort of laser focus on what you really want in finding a business.
A lot of factors play a role in that. I mean, what you're good at and what you're not good at, where you live, the type of dollars you have available to invest in a business. All those things are factors. I mean, we put like a $10 value. It might be worth thousands of dollars for some people if you make a mistake.
Right, and so it's just going to help save you a lot of time and energy and money so that once you have the list of things that you're looking for, now trying to go out and research and find it is a lot easier.
Right.
The next item that we have for you, and here's just some of the questions, that the discovery takes you through. Are you looking for something full-time or part-time? Do you want to be the only employee where you work directly with clients, or do you want a bunch of employees so that you can help and work with a lot more people?
Right.
Yes. And so that discoveries tool, again, is going to be a great help to you.
Right.
So the next item I want to talk about is my father's book, the Purpose Directed Business book.
Worth $150, right?
15, I think. But I'm sure it's going to save people thousands of dollars. So worth way more than the cover price. This is your book, an insider's look into the values, strategies, and 15 profitability keys of small business success. And let me just say, as someone who has, grown up underneath your wisdom, your business wisdom.
Isn't that nice to have a daughters talk to you like that?
Yeah, you're a prophet in my city. But anyway, this is an accumulation of over 50 years of business experience. Actually more than 50 years, because you had your first business at age 11. And
Cutting
he had
lawns. Mhm.
and he had employees. He wasn't actually cutting the lawns. He had his employees cutting the lawns. So it starts at 11.
All 6th and 7th graders.
6th and 7th graders, and it takes you through multiple businesses. You've always been a serial entrepreneur, successful in almost everything he's ever done, and so this is just a great look into what you've learned.
And some of the things that we think are really, really important, like values, determining what your purpose is and where you fit in this world and what legacy you want to leave and how you want to live with integrity and honesty and taking responsibility and always going for excellence. You may never reach total excellence, but you always got to be striving for excellence. And then we go into strategies and having a vision and having a plan. And one of the things that are important to us is utilizing my staff very well and also trying to serve other people. And then the third section deals with profitability. And we go from talking about marketing and how to determine what marketing best works to how to collect dollars and creating a wow factor. Because if you want to build a business, you want referrals. And the only way you're going to do that if you wow people with whatever services you provide. And then I think an interesting point here that you almost never see, I talk about budgeting a profit.
Yeah.
That's your favorite, huh?
I've been told by a lot of franchisees that you've worked with and trained what a great strategy that is and how helpful it's been. Let me also just add that he is a learner of all things. He is a business learner. He's a marketing learner, and so all the books he's read, are added into this book as far as what concepts from each book he felt was the most valuable.
It's almost an outline of the books I've read.
Yes. So, and it's a very quick read. So it's one of the great things that he's done is create almost a simple approach to understanding service business.
Okay, let's go on.
All right. The next item is a secret link to download most franchise disclosure documents. And you may not realize it, but there is ways for you to get these franchise disclosure documents from franchisors without actually speaking them to the 3 to 4 hours that you normally have to do. So we don't really give our FDD out until someone's qualified, which takes at least 2 hours of our time to qualify someone, but we're going to give this to you absolutely free. And
Where
so,
to get 'em.
Yep. And this is, if you try to go purchase FDDs without talking to the franchisor, it's going to cost you anywhere from $35 to $45 per franchise disclosure document. But you can go to this secret link here and download almost most franchise disclosure documents.
Well, if you order 10, that's going to be $350 savings. But you're probably not going to order 10. You read a couple, you're going to get probably tired reading because these things are 100 to 200 pages.
Yes.
A lot of legal terms. But there's parts of them that really need to be looked at. And particularly when you get really interested in a concept, you really need to read that very closely. And particularly, well, what sections? The financial, money
So
required.
item 19 is an earnings claim, and so I would definitely want to go with the franchise that offered an earnings claim. The only reason you wouldn't have an earnings claim is if you were hiding something.
Right.
Item 6 lists all their fees, so besides franchise fees and royalty, which we all know about, sometimes a franchisor will have an additional 10 to 15% of fees added
Materials or
on to the
whatever,
royalty. So you want to make sure to take the royalty and the fees when you're trying to compare different companies. Now, we've taken care of a lot of that work for you, which is item number 5, and we've gone through the top 10 tutoring educational franchises. We've gone through their FDDs. We found the top 10 based on third-party endorsement or how they rank, with different business magazines. And we put together a very simple comparison chart. It's taken us hours and hours to put this together. I have not been able to find this chart anywhere on the internet. It's going to be a great tool as you're comparing different tutoring and education franchises.
Real time saver for you.
Yes, and this is valued. I mean, it's going to save you hours of time, and it took us hours of time to create it. So $39 value. And we're going to include within this chart estimated investment, franchise fees, royalty, marketing fees. Something that's very difficult to find is what they actually charge the student or their customer, right? And so so you're going to get average charges that they charge. And then we've added another category to it based on the purpose-directed business book and different mistakes you want to avoid. And so we're going to help you find out if they have award-winning support. So there's if they have a proven business system based on what other people say. Unique competition, what their customer base is. It's going to be a load of help.
It will save you a lot of time. It'll save you a lot of frustration. You really need to go through this.
Yes. Now, another thing that we've added, because we're a brain training franchise, and if you are interested in tutoring and education, you're going to love what we do. And so we want to also offer you some information on how LearningRx brain training or one of our business opportunities compares to other franchise systems.
Right. There's some really big differences that even though similar populations we work with, there is some major difference. I mean, we're not limited to just kids that need tutoring. We go from age 6 to
4.
4
and
to
our oldest
96
client,
or something.
95.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
So what we want to also do is offer you 15 minutes of my time. I do have a certification as a franchise executive, which means I've been through several years of courses. It's almost like a master's in franchising. And we want to make sure that you don't feel any pressure or that this is not about selling a LearningRx center or what we do to you. This is really about answering your questions, right? Whether it be the discovery survey, the personality profile, what are the best ways to fund your franchise. And we have an insider's knowledge of franchising in general. So we know other franchisors.
Give you straight answers and no push or no, I mean, we're there to help. And that's what we want to do. And if we help enough other people take a look at what we do and want to join us, so we don't have to push people.
Yes, and we want to find the right fit for us, as most franchisors do. You're not looking to sell a business that you're then going to have to work with the person for the next 5, 20 years. You want to make sure it's a good fit,
right,
so that both sides are happy.
Right.
So with the consultation, we're also going to give you some information on LearningRx. Yeah.
We're going to give you a kit that really has just tons of information. I looked through it this morning. I haven't looked at it for a couple months, and boy, it's really full of information. I found it extremely interesting. Of course, I'm interested in it because it's part of what I do, but I think you're going to find it extremely interesting as well. A lot of things you didn't know you will learn. A lot of questions that you have will be answered. And it'll be, in some ways it's challenging, but it's opportunity opening.
Yes. And why not start with the world's most powerful brain training programs as far as we can see and in research, right? Why not start researching here before you would look at other opportunities? Plus, to back that up, we're going to give you a research results and client outcomes book report. This research report has peer-reviewed articles, peer-reviewed research, and then over 21,000 clients, client outcomes.
The people could look the world over and not come to a document that shows results and changes as great or unmatched as you will find recorded in that. I'm sort of, I'm kind of proud of what we've done in the company and the results we get. And the truth is, we get unmatched results. I mean, when we tell people about it, they don't believe us. We show them the report. They still have a hard time believing.
Yeah. Luckily, besides the 21,000 client outcomes, we also have MRI scans, so you can actually see the difference in the brain structure after they go through this training. It's incredible. So no matter what, you're going to want to look at this report. Maybe even have a friend or family member who had memory loss or brain injury or dyslexia or ADHD. Who knows? It's going to be good
Take a physician
information.
or neurologist and have them read it too.
Yes, this is one of the tools that our own franchisees would use when networking. And Learning RX is at a very high referral rate, over a 35% referral rate for customers, and a lot of that, actually probably all of it, is based on the results that our customers get and the value that they see in our program.
Important.
So another thing that we want to offer you, and this is a webinar that we do monthly, but we do have the recorded option always available. And that is the webinar on personal brain training, change lives for living through personal one-on-one brain training. This goes over, it gives you a brain training demo, so you can actually try brain training, view some of our centers, see the different business opportunities that we have, and then also the award process that we take people through.
It's important because we have been talking about franchising a fair amount, but we also have these opportunities. There are a part-time person that wants to work at home, a license opportunity. We have license opportunity all around the world.
Yeah, we're in over 47 countries with our programs.
And even in the United States, we have licensing opportunities for people that may not have the finances to move into a large...
Or they could be a professional.
Or
right?
professional, yes.
So we have different opportunities to fit the people. We also do have protected territories.
Right.
So, all right, you guys. So you get this whole toolkit over 15 years of accumulation of our expertise and knowledge, $49 personality survey that we were paying thousands of dollars a year to use a survey like this. The ebook, all of this for free. All you have to do is fill in the form, and you get this instantly at no cost to you. And hopefully by using all these tools, if there is a fit with us, we'll have that consultation call and get to know you better, see if we're a good fit, and you'll be able to make the best decision for you.
And really, we're in the business of brain training. This is a no-brainer to go ahead and get these things that will help you and help direct you and move you along in your search for a business opportunity.
So take this advantage today, right? It's going to save you tons and tons of time. Go ahead, fill out the form, no obligation, and do it now. Don't come back to the form. You may not find this form again. Fill it today, get this information, and get started on helping change lives through a living with no matter what franchise you choose.
There's no downside.